Hi guys, Dazzie is back with another hot comic book alert. This time it is episode 231. Because you know the score. Tell me you do. News, it waits for no man. What have I got for you folks? I'm going to start with an image, as I often do with my low grade productions. Just from the image. Well, guess what film I'm talking about? Yes, of course. Tom Hardy. And that's Venom. Well, for those of us who watched past the post-credit scenes of Venom #1, we got the glimpse of Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy. Yeah, we are getting Carnage in the sequel. And now another Spider-Man villain is slated to team up with Carnage. And so is Venom #2. Now, Deadline reports the sound-manipulating supervillain Shriek will make her big screen debut in the sequel to the Tom Hardy film. Now, right now, the role is not filled. The net is cast wide towards many kinds of actresses, a source said when discussing the casting process with filmmakers, looking mostly at unknowns right now. Now, first appearing in 1993's Spider-Man Unlimited Issue 1, Shriek is a mutant with the ability to manipulate sound for offensive attacks, as well as manipulate a person's emotions to bring out their darkest impulses. She recently reappeared in the lead-up to Marvel's ongoing Absolute Carnage event series. Now, with Venom director Ruben Fleischer working on Zombieland Double Tap, Andy Serkis, who I'm a big fan of, will be taking the reins as director of Venom 2. The film will see the return of Tom Hardy, of course, as Eddie Brock, and Michelle Williams as Anne Weying. We also learned, like I said recently, that Woody Harrelson will be back as Cletus Cassidy. And Amazing Spider-Man 361s are starting to really get some hefty heights now. Glad to have that in my PC. Of course, he appeared in the post-credit scene for the first Venom. So, like I said, directed by Andy Serkis, Venom 2 does not have a release date as yet. But it is exciting times because we are, like I said, getting a second villain called Shriek. And here is an image of Shriek from the comics. Not that gentleman, but this lady. Yeah. Pretty cool looking character. What can I tell you about her? Well, Frances Louise Barrison spent her childhood being abused by her mother for being overweight, and she was driven to drug use and developed a fixation for becoming a mother herself. Barrison eventually became a drug dealer, leading her into several situations that were harmful to her sanity, including being shot in the head by a police officer. Now, she eventually ended up in the cloak's dark dimension, which caused her to develop the ability to manipulate sound. Shriek was incarcerated in a criminal mental hospital, Ravencroft, when Carnage caused a mass breakout. Upon seeing their mutual psychopathic sadism, the two fell in love and found a partnership, going on a killing spree. And they also teamed up with 3 other homicidal villains, Demogoblin, Carrion, and Doppelganger. Whether we see any of them, who knows? Forming a family. However, they were stopped by Spider-Man, Venom, and Black Cat. Shriek has since tried to escape Ravencroft several times, each time battling Spider-Man. Now, what's her powers? Well, like I said, Shriek can manipulate sound in different ways. She has the hypersonically tap into people's minds and bring out their inner darkness, generating fear, anger, and hate. That's a bit like Scarecrow from DC, making them act in a violent manner. And she can harness it and shoot destructive sonic energy blasts from her hands or disorientate. She can also shield herself with a sonic field and fly. And with her sonic power, she is also capable of generating a sonic scream, which can deafen or disorientate. So, the book in question, guys. Now, this is a book that is really heating up. It's always been about the £10 mark. But I'm just looking on eBay now. The cheapest one I see is around 50 quid, guys. £50. So, the book from May 1993, I just happen to have. The book in question, Spider-Man Unlimited, issue #1. The first appearance of Shriek, Frances Louise Barrison. Okay, that is a Maximum Carnage storyline part. This part 1 of that, and I paid £2 for this in the middle of 2017. So it just shows you what a good bit of movie spec will do to the value of a book. It's probably going to be a war book now, guys, but you might get lucky in some dollar boxes. See what you can find. Don't let Dazzie down. Bye for now.